Joshua Buatsi signs a multi-fight deal with BOXXER. Headlines the May 6 Sky Sports show in Birmingham. With a new manager behind him, Joshua Buatsi will move on to the next phase of his career. The 2016 Olympic bronze winner and current light heavyweight contender has signed with BOXXER, according to a Wednesday announcement from the UK-based promotional company. After it became apparent that Buatsi and Matchroom Boxing, his promoter since making his professional debut in 2017, were no longer on the same page, there had been a protracted delay for the fighter's next move. "It's time for business to resume," Buatsi observed in a promotional piece preceding a press conference in his Croydon, London hometown. "From the roots of Tema, Ghana, to the streets of Croydon, London, if you're £175, come and holler at me. We're taking this to the world. The journey to being a world champion is closer than ever. Buatsi is a boxer." The main event of Sky Sports broadcast from Birmingham, England's Resort World Arena on May 6 will be Buatsi's premiere under BOXXER banner. Ben Shalom, the founder and CEO of BOXXER, expressed his pride and excitement over the signing of Joshua Buatsi. "He is an exemplary role model and one of the most talented fighters we have in this country. Buatsi wants the biggest fights possible in front of the largest possible audience to achieve his unlimited potential. He feels like he wants to make up for lost time, and we're looking forward to sharing this journey with him as he sets out to bring major nights and titles to Britain." For the event, no specific opponent was mentioned. Buatsi won't be facing WBA light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol next, despite Matchroom constantly offering the undefeated fighter as an opponent. When the fight was first proposed last year, Buatsi's squad was not in favour of it. They also turned down a more recent, lucrative offer to compete against the long-reigning champion of the 2022 Fighter of the Year. All in all, it has prevented Buatsi, 16-0, 13 KOs, from fighting since his victory over Craig Richards on the May 14th of last year at the O2 in London. In numerous interviews, head trainer Virgil Hunter expressed his desire for Buatsi to earn 2 more victories before taking on the finest of the division. The remark was unfairly examined despite the fact that Buatsi hasn't even engaged in a combat during that time. In a recent interview with IFL TV, Hall of Fame promoter Frank Warren discussed his own intention to hire Buatsi for a compelling matchup against Anthony Yarde, a 2-time contender for the title, 23-2, with 22 coming by the way of round and knockout. Dan Aziz, a fellow unbeaten light heavyweight from the UK, who recently stopped Thomas Fayeur in a 12-round in Paris, was also present at the news conference on Wednesday. He had previously been mentioned as a possible rival for Buatsi. The two had previously sparred, but they now appear open to the possibility of a head-on collision. At light heavyweight, Buatsi is rated first by the WBA and second by the WBC and WBO. Artur Beterbiev, 19-0 with 19 knockouts, who is also the lineal and IBF champion, is the owner of the latter 2 titles. At least 2 forced defences are placed on him, and one of which is a recent match with WBC #1 contender Callum Smith. As a result, Bill would be the only viable candidate for a major title any time this year. Buatsi, however, is certain that he is now on the correct track and can handle these challenges at his own pace. "I want to get the biggest fight on the biggest and most accessible platform for sports fans," vowed Buatsi. "So that's why I've signed with BOXXER and Sky Sports.